Place your hands flat on the 7th cervical vertebra, the most prominent, and then make circular movements around it. Smooth, pressing from the center outwards with the flesh of the fingers along the trapezius muscles, 3 times. Smooth by rising along the cervical spine, stage by stage, along its muscles, 3 times. Once reaching the base of the skull, stretch gently for several seconds, supporting the sides of the head with your palms. Pivot the palm of your hand under the client's occipital bone and pivot her head. The other hand bridges with the opposite shoulder. Carry out a stretch during expiration, pressing on the shoulder while maintaining the occipital bone. Stretch and release, 3 times. Release the shoulder and stimulate the triple heater meridian. Apply successive pressures with the thumb along the articulations, from bottom to top, up to the mastoid bone. Then continue around the ear until the tip of the eyebrow. Do the same on the other side. The other hand bridges with the opposite shoulder. Then carry out a stretch during expiration, pressing on the shoulder while maintaining the occipital bone. Stretch and release 3 times. Release the shoulder and stimulate the triple heater meridian. Apply successive pressures with the thumb along the articulations, from bottom to top up to the mastoid bone. Then continue around the ear until the tip of the eyebrow. Spread cream on the neckline, neck and face. Large energetic effleurage on the neckline and shoulders, rise to the nape. Place the hands on the last cervical vertebra, circular modeling of this region up to the hair roots, 3 times. Work on relaxation points along the trapezius, screw and unscrew. Enveloping movements, one shoulder after the other. Pivot the head to one side. One hand maintains the head, the other starts at the neck, slides on the neckline, envelops the shoulder and rises to the nape. 3 times. Take the nape muscle between index finger and thumb and conduct circular kneading down to the shoulder. Pivot, surround the shoulder and rise with flat hand up to the neck. 3 times. Same sequence on the other shoulder. Roller method on the neck, alternating smoothing with both hands. Terminate by total effleurage of the region, placing the hands behind the ears. Alternating smoothing of the maxillas, one hand after the other. 4 times. Energetic smoothing of the chin with the thumbs, 3 times. Kneading the entire maxillary region of the chin up to the ears with the index finger and thumbs, followed by smoothing, 3 times. Dali movement on the orbitalis muscle surrounding the lips. Ascend with the thumbs on each side of the lips and stimulate the labial angles, 3 times. After the 3rd movement, rise along the nasolabial fold up to the inner angle of the eyes, with gentle downward pressure on the jugular vein. Continue the movement by smoothing the eyebrow up to the inner angle of the eye and then move from the eyes to the temples with the thumb flat. Repeat the same trajectory with a draining movement. Sliding pressure along the cheekbones. With the fingers folded on the cheekbones, use the thumbs to apply gentle sliding pinches along their entire width. Terminate with a draining movement from the temples to the base of the neck. Smoothing the masseters, alternating with a draining movement to the base of the neck. Overall effleurage of the neckline, neck and face. Using the index finger and thumb, conduct circular movements on the cheekbones, starting from the top of the malar or zygomatic bone towards the wings of the nose. The thumbs then slide with pressure under the malar bone toward the ear 3 times. At the last pass, use a draining movement down to the neck.